keep thinking about how closely this landscape is tied to the history of photography. William Henry Jackson himself stood in the same spots with a massive plate camera. It was hard not to feel connected to that lineage. Even while working with tools he could never have imagined. My name is Vitor Rodrigues. I'm a travel and adventure photographer, and this is my experience shooting with the Sigma 60-600 F4.5-6.3 DG DN OS lens. I wanted to explore everything Yosemite had to offer, so choosing the Sigma 60-600 was about flexibility more than anything else. I knew the days would be long, the light would always be shifting, and the climate would always be unpredictable. I also wanted to mainly have the ability to stay in one place and respond to what the landscape gave me. Wildlife, landscapes, small details in the landscape. The reason the 60-600 makes sense for a place like this is its range. At the wide end, it lets me frame the valley as a whole. The relationship between granite, sky, distance, and compression. But when the light shifts, when a cloud breaks or a strip of sun hits a far-off ridge, I can move in quickly and isolate that moment without changing where I'm standing. Not many people would probably guess this about my work, but a lot of my landscapes are bracketed exposures, often handheld. So stability is a big part of that equation, and the 60-600 handles that with up to 7 stops of optical stabilization. I can work handheld far more often than I otherwise could, especially when light starts to fall or when I'm isolating details. It opens up opportunities without forcing me to mount the camera to a tripod. The HLA autofocus is quick, quiet, and it doesn't feel like it's hunting at any focal length either. There's a ton of wildlife in the valley, and even up on the mountaintops, everything from birds of prey to mule deer, foxes, and bears. This is a lens that's meant to be used outside. In Yosemite, the weather changes on a dime. Knowing the lens is sealed with rubber gaskets lets me know that it was clearly engineered for real conditions. Having tools this capable changes how freely I can work. It's hard not to think about how different that experience must have been for the photographers who shot here long before me. Yosemite is one of the most important places in the history of American landscape photography. It's hard not to think back to those early photographers hauling large plate cameras into the field with no protection at all. Compared to that, having modern equipment that's both capable and resilient feels like a privilege. Standing in Yosemite with that kind of capability in hand, it's hard not to feel connected to the landscape, to the history, and to how far photography has come.